the live one now. So we should be live. Oh, and chat is apparently not showing up. That's fantastic. Let me just fix chat. Although you should be able to...
Oh, I see us. We're live.
Yeah, we should be live now. I'm just going to fix chat because they're not showing up on Streamlabs.
Hello, everyone.
We
had lots of black pills. We're ready for some cheering up /
there we go.
anti-murder medication.
Yeah, how bad was Sultan's this week? Was it like super black pilly? Like,
it wasn't that bad actually. Like Bez did actually have some white pills this week.
Did he? That doesn't sound like Bez. He's copying our fucking...
He actually stole a couple of my white pills.
Oh, did he?
Well, not stole them, but yeah. There's at least one that Bez already showed. But I'm gonna show it again because it's still great.
I haven't seen it. I didn't see Sultan's this week. So.
Yeah, playing games. Like you're better than us.
What about red and blue pills? Mostly just white pills here.
No blue pills.
No blue pills.
Only red pills. Blue pills and white pills. That's all you get.
And Bezic will give you the black pills. Monkey will give you the occasional grey pill.
Tavistock got shut down.
I know.
Celebration.
I think that's in my audience submission ones.
Yeah, I saw it on the server.
No spoilers, Bezic. Shh. Student of History's had worse mornings. So Bezic hasn't completely black-pilled everyone this week. That's good. That's good.
Not completely.
Oh. It depends on how grey the pill. I don't know. That depends on Monkey. Monkey is sometimes very grey pill. He's like, I find white pill, and it's like that's not a white pill, Monkey. It's like it is. No, it's not. Well, it's kind of greyish. Okay, Monkey.
It's some kind of pill. No, I've got lots of funny stuff for you.
All right,
well,
so
I find funny. I just haven't
let's switch to you because I think you were gonna go first.
Yes.
And I'm just gonna swap my screens so that I can see you on the main screen. There we go. So I'm not like looking way over here to watch yours. All right, so you got a Monkey and Chris.
Yeah, we're gonna start off this week with an announcement. I've got a big fat monkey here, and this is because Disco missed it. But when we were on when we were on Sultans of Shadley earlier, we decided that we were going to have some kind of losing weight competition. I don't know if it's a competition, but we're going to somehow structure it so that we encourage each other to lose some weight. Then of course, once we've lost the weight, we need to go find some women, and then we're going to populate the planet to annoy Bill Gates.
Annoy Bill Gates. All right.
Yeah.
I mean, fair enough.
We're going to go full Elon here and just make as many babies as we can. But the first thing we need to do.
So you're gonna get skinny and become man-hose, is what I'm hearing.
Pretty much, yeah.
But don't be getting any monkeypox, okay?
we just go find some girl hoes and we give them some babies. No. You should find a nice Christian woman.
You want to find yourself a wife.
Yep.
And then make the babies.
Bezic says, how did you get a picture of me? That's going to be your picture, by the way. This is I'm going to put you in here as alright. Yeah, so
this is why
if anybody wants to join in, if you want some motivation to lose some weight, we're basically I don't know how we're going to structure it yet, but I think it's going to be something like once a week you have to report your weight, and then people will either shame you or congratulate you based on what good job you did.
Fair enough. A bit of public shaming sometimes helps, I think.
Shaming works. Fat shaming works. All right. This is something I'm
I feel like I'm really loud today. Yeah, fat shaming works.
Yeah. How is the volume?
I seen my volume going into the red, so I'm just turning me down a little bit. I'm sure the chat will shout at me in a minute. Be like, you're really loud.
Yeah. Okay.
Bezic says no thoughts. No thoughts.
No thoughts. No.
No man thoughts only either.
Only good thoughts.
I will shame you if you become man thoughts.
Be gone, thought. But first, we need to get rid of our bellies. So I need to lose some weight anyway.
Get rid of your
My
bellies.
doctor told me I should stop drinking so much. So I think a lot of my
You probably
my
it's
weight
probably
comes
a
from
beer belly.
beer.
Yes, literally.
Yeah, it's very much just beer. So if I quit drinking anyway, well, not quit, but I need to cut down on drinking. So hopefully the
Probably
gut
gonna
will go
help.
away, and
Probably
then
gonna
I'll
help.
win.
Hmm.
So yeah, go over to the Sultans of Shadowley. I think he's going to set up a channel for it,
Mm.
and I'll see you guys there, fat bitches. Yeah. All right, let's get into it. So I haven't actually researched this one, but while we're on Sultans of Shadowley, we realized something was trending. It's the Prince of Pegging. So I only just found out what this is about. I haven't actually looked into this. I've just seen what people are talking about. And apparently, Prince William has been going to another woman to fulfill a sexual desire of his, which the
I
public
heard.
now know about.
I briefly kind of saw this was trending, and I have no idea how it became trending. Like, did somebody spill the beans, or like, how
I
did this
think
become public knowledge?
I think like I said, I haven't really read into this, but I think Harry Miller, follow. Um, I think it's kind of well known. It's kind of like an open secret, right? I think it was kind of well known within the higher ups that class that this was something that was happening, but now
Right.
the
So
press
what?
have
I
gotten a hold
guess
of it.
Kate knew.
They got pegged in Buckingham Palace. But I think because apparently I didn't even know this because I don't follow uh this stuff, but apparently he had an affair before that was known about, and she
Right.
found out about it.
Right.
Um, and then she found out about this, but apparently she knows about this and she's okay with it as long as it doesn't become like an emotional, like his last affair. If it's just physical and something he wants to do, yeah. A lovely day on the internet. Oh, good lord. Thanks very much.
Okay, okay, it's still weird though. I love how
Yeah.
people, because one of the things I did notice when I was just briefly scrolling through the timeline was people are dragging Megan into it, and as if
Yeah,
as if
for
this
what?
like redeems Megan, and it's like no, she can still be a fucking like
Oh, when I saw this, I
narcissist.
thought it was Harry. It took me a minute to realize. Oh wait, no, it's not Harry. It's William. It's
Yeah.
William. Because I was like, what the hell is this going to be a story about how Meghan likes to peg Harry?
Well, funny you should
Uh,
say that, because
no,
and
no love.
it
Classic.
might be a little bit of a spoiler from mine if I just
All
switch
right.
to mine quickly
Well, I won't spend too long on
this
this, but I
this kind
promise
of
Bears I'll
ties in.
cover it.
Yeah, this kind of
All
ties
right.
in. Can
Then
I
I won't spend too long, but
switch?
uh, Errol Testicules says drink less. Whoa, let's not go to extremes here. Try crack first. Okay, I'll need to try some crack. I'll see if Hunter has any.
But yeah, let me just show you
Uh,
this one quickly, because Bezic sent me this right before the show, and
mhm.
this was trending. Meghan Markle begs Harry.
Yeah, it was something like that, yeah.
So now the internet has taken it one step further and has come up with this. So now both brothers love being pegged, according to.
Well, it would be no surprise. If it was Harry, there'd be no surprise. This is why I was like, oh my god, there's more. But then I realized it's not. It's William, which is odd, but alright.
Yeah,
Whatever he likes to do in his own bedroom, that's just kind of funny.
I just thought it
I
was
guess it's
really
not his own
funny.
bedroom, it's somebody else's bedroom, but
Yeah.
yeah, his wife lets him go out and scratch that itch, as it were. Alright, on to this week's actual white pills, right? The first one, as you know, one of my favorite things to see on the internet is the left eating itself. And I found I
Yes.
found the most perfect the left eating itself example. So Libs of TikTok tweeted, a new lesbian bar in Portland shut down in less than 1 week after opening its doors. The owners were accused of cultural appropriation and racism, leading to employees demanding ownership of the building. So there's a full story she's written here.
Demand employees. I mean, just that sentence. Employees demanding ownership of the building. Basically, give me this thing you have. Like, give it to me. You bought this. You put
exactly.
all the work in. Now give it to me, because they're like
Exactly.
children, aren't they? They really are. They're like toddlers. Like, it's mine. Give it to me. No, it's not. Oh, I'm gonna throw a tantrum then. Like, they are literally adult toddlers.
Exactly, yeah. You put all your hard work into this, you put all your money into this, you rented the building, you paid for all the stock, you paid all the taxes, you hired everybody, you
Now
made sure
it's
everything was
mine.
aboard.
Now
Give it to me because I want it. I was like, fuck off.
Now give it to me because
and it
I'm
lasted-
offended.
It lasted 1 week, but if you read the article, you actually realize that this happened the day after it opened.
Wow.
So we'll go through the article. Doc Marie's is a lesbian bar that opened 1st of July of this year with the hope of bringing more inclusivity to the city of Portland. More inclusivity in Portland is not what you need. But, anyway. But just 1 week, you don't need any more. You've got enough, all right?
Some might say you got
down with
a little
inclusivity.
too much.
Yeah. But just 1 week after their grand opening, they were forced to shut down because of complaints that the bar was not a safe space. Similar to the story I wrote a few weeks ago about some other thing that happened. Doc Marie's was cannibalized by the woke mob. And this is just perfect. This is the perfect story of the left eating itself. You can never please these people. Do not try to please these people. You can never please them.
Mm-hmm.
The crowd on opening day was huge, so it was very successful. One woman said a line for entry was wrapped around the block with literally 200 lesbians waiting to get in. There's no such thing as lesbians, but we'll skip over that. But the excitement about the new progressive hangout dissipated quickly. Within days, Doc Marie's found itself in the receiving end of accusations of being inclusive enough for trans people and people of color. I don't know what they did. There was no, as far as I'm aware,
I guess there wasn't enough black lesbians in there.
Something. I don't know what they could have possibly done to upset the mob in a single day.
I guess somebody went in and did like a head count, and they were like, there's like 10 white lesbian dancers, and excuse me, where's the black and Hispanic, and where's the trans lesbian dancer? I'm sorry, like where are these people? Like, I'm afraid we're just gonna have to.
Some white people. So one of the problems they had was there was no COVID masks in a club. You went to a club. You went to a fucking club and complained that there's not enough COVID safe. Don't go to the club if you're worried about COVID. Do not. The club is not where you want to go. Packed full of people. But apparently the owner was to blame for this.
This is where somebody makes
art
that.
on the walls.
Oh my god! This is where somebody makes that complaint, and you just give them the Chad yes. Like, you don't have any COVID masks and mandates in here, and you're just like, yes. Next.
Yeah. So apparently the cultural the racism was that they had culturally appropriative art, not appropriative.
Okay. So.
Which is one of these things where again you can't please them, because if there was. They probably put it there thinking, oh, this is really inclusive. We'll put some African art on the wall or something. And they got offended by that. So it's like, you can't win. Don't try.
No.
One TikToker who says she attended the grand opening breaks down the accusations against the bar. Employees of Doc Marie's created an Instagram page, an entire Instagram page, to echo these concerns. They claimed that the owners weren't proactive enough in creating a safe space and accused the owners of racism.
Oh my God.
The employees also demanded the bar host free opportunities for education for the community. So, I don't know.
In a bar?
It was open.
It's a bar.
Open less than a week. They got it shut down in a week.
It's a bar, though. Like, I don't know about you. I don't know about you.
Probably mean we want to get naked and bring kids in.
But I don't know about you. Like, but when I go to a bar, I'm not looking for opportunities for education. I'm looking to get pissed.
I'm looking to get shit-faced, yeah. I want shots, I want beer, I want girls, that's it.
Like, maybe I'm just going to different types of bars to the left, but, like, I'm looking to get drunk.
The thing, you didn't even give them a chance. This was closed down within a week. It was the next day that they opened. The very next day after the grand opening
Wow.
is when they started opening this account and started making complaints.
Wow.
Like, yeah, you hadn't even given them a chance. Like, you could tell you were just demanding, like you said, just children, absolute children. Eventually, the employees demanded the owners relinquish ownership of the bar. So literally, just give it to me. That was one of their demands. Demands like a fucking terrorist group,
Like, this is where you give
hand
them.
the business to them.
This is
They were
where.
given a 24-hour deadline to adhere to the demands.
This is where you literally, like, if they work for the bar, you fucking fire them. And if they are patrons of the bar, you fucking ban them on the grounds that they're not mentally old enough to be in a place that serves alcohol.
Yeah, but it's Portland, so I'm assuming they would have successfully managed to get some mob together to come and burn the place down or attack people. Yeah, so I mean, it's literally like a terrorist organization. Just 5 days after opening, the bar was announced on July 6th it had closed. So nobody gets to have nice things, basically. You could have had a bar that was there for lesbians, for LGBT stuff, for all this stuff that you claim you want, and you got it shut down within 5 days.
Yeah, but they were the wrong
now nobody
kind
has
of
anything.
lesbians.
Mm.
The wrong
Anyway,
kind.
so that was that. That was maybe not a white pill, but this makes me laugh because my favorite thing to watch on the internet is the left fucking cannibalizing itself.
No, I think that's a bit of a white
love
pill.
it.
I'll let you off with that one.
All right, okay,
You're excused.
all right. Well, what do you think, chat? Is it a grey pill? Is it a white pill?
They haven't started reeing, so I'm guessing they agree.
Yeah, no complaints. Which is odd for these lot.
Hey, Private
Anyway.
Tomcat. That's an awesome
Let's
name.
move on. So some of these are a little bit old because we didn't do a white pill last week, so they've kind of just been in the queue. But the place where Biden face planted off the bike, somebody marked it on Google Maps and called it Brandon Falls.
So last week we had people who were, not last week, the week before, we had people who were visiting that place and then like lying where he'd fallen, and this week we have people. That's really
Somebody
funny.
officially added it to Google Maps and called it Brandon Falls.
Yeah.
I checked; it's been removed now, so Google stepped in and deleted it.
Aw, put it back.
But for a while, the place where he fell was marked Brandon Falls. It gets even better though, because people started. Well, people were obviously tweeting about it. It's the exact location as well. Like,
Exactly.
the exact precise
Can you
location.
do the street view and see
You probably could, yeah.
and see if like the writing's there?
It'd be funny if you go to Street View and you just see Biden there, just lying down.
Yeah, as if the Google fucking van drove past at that moment.
Yeah.
Great.
So the best part about it is because it's now because it's on Google Maps, people were leaving reviews for the place, and the reviews are brilliant. A must-see destination, a reminder of what's really going on. 5 stars. 5 stars, a nice place to take a bike ride. Just be careful not to cause too much inflation in your tires or you could end up crashing your whole bike into the ground. But if that happens, just blame Putin. We will all fall for it. 5 stars. Some say if you look closely, you can see the dementia from a mile away.
These are great.
Another 5 stars. Wonderful place, better than Niagara Falls, a true hysterical landmark. I came across this place by accident on my bicycle and noticed a small oil slick and a patch, oil slick or patch at the site. May have been added there by a Saudi or for effect. Get your ice cream there as well, but leave your kids out. And it just goes on. There's so many reviews of people just absolutely trolling like Google. This is amazing. Better than Disneyland. All around good time, reliving the experience on my own tricycle. I can't wait to go back. But if you're planning on visiting, it's starting to get a little touristy. So if you want to get up close to the actual spot, you better get a move on. Scenery is amazing. Just be mindful of the treacherous terrain. Great tacos and ice cream, not kid friendly.
Oh dear.
I remember where I was when you know the thing. It was magical. I will remember. I will never remember it. Drag queen friendly, not kid friendly. Watch out for the poop. And then yeah, just telling the people who were doing this. So I found this hilarious. This was the people were having great fun with this. Yeah, I'm really annoyed that that Google removed it so quickly.
Yeah, that's a shame. Google are no fun.
Literally, the moment I heard about it, I tried to go find it, and it was gone. So
Oh, still fun though. Still good.
there's someone doing. I guess this is just people falling. So yeah, I liked it.
It's
The
good.
internet's having fun.
And Google
Biden
is trying to stop
Biden has
us.
dementia, and Google doesn't like it. Yeah. So yeah, if you ever get a chance to visit Brandon Falls, let us know.
Take a picture.
Everybody says it's a white pill, so that's good. That was definitely a white pill. That made me laugh a lot. It's a little bit late to the party. A lot of people covered it already, but yeah, it's good to know. All right. As you know, I also like stupid headlines. So I found this one from CNN. And like I say, this is a little bit old. I think they're now officially in a recession because they have reported 2 straight quarters of negative growth.
Uh huh.
But you know they were trying to kind of like redefine the word recession to make it sound like they're not in a recession.
Yeah,
Well,
that sounds
CNN
alright.
Business got in there. They got in there first. This one was 28th of July, so that was it was only 2 days ago. Oh, never mind. I know it's updated 2 days ago. All right. So basically, what they're trying to say is that there's eight. This used to say 8 white economists you never heard of, but I guess I've taken that out. So basically, they were trying to make the case that the people who were saying that we're going to go into a recession or that America was going to go into a recession, not that we are far behind. In fact, we might even be in front. Um, they were white. It was white supremacy. That's all it was. And they were doing this by pointing to like the 8 economists you've never heard of. Names like Kathy Wood and the CEO of J.P. Morgan Chase.
Right.
Kathy Wood. I take it you don't know I take it you don't follow economics or anything. Kathy
No.
Wood is a very, very well-known person. This is not people you've never heard of. This isn't like some shady bunch of people. These are like really, really well-known. Like that, everybody knows what J.P. Morgan Chase is. Like it's not like you've never heard of J.P. Morgan Chase. But then it kind of just goes into saying that this these white people are all going to decide this shadowy group that you've never heard of. This is CNN Business as well, so they know that everybody's heard of these people. Not everybody, but if you follow economics at all,
Mm.
that these are very, very well known people. I think ARK Investment is like one of is like I don't know, like third biggest or something. Um, Investment firm in the world. So it's like it's not unknown people at all. Yeah, so that was just a stupid CNN thing. Um, Moving on. All right. This one isn't necessarily a white pill, but stick with me.
Here you go. Here comes the gray pill.
So earlier this week, it was revealed, or whenever it was, I think it was earlier this week. Um,
Mm.
Basically, scientists have admitted that they have known for a very, very long time that depression is not caused by a chemical imbalance or low serotonin levels,
You get it.
which is kind of like that was always that was Monkey the Grey, yeah.
Monkey the gray.
Um, yeah, so they basically came out that Big Pharma had been peddling all these depression pills based on it being a chemical imbalance or
Although
being low serotonin and stuff like this.
I will say
And they've known from the
from
very
what
beginning that that wasn't the case.
from what I read on it, that yes, they have known for a long time that that's not the cause, but that some of these pills do still seem to work, but they're not sure why.
Right. I need to do a deeper dive on it. But like I said, this isn't actually the white pill. This is just leading up to the white pill that I found. So we all know that the world owes Alex Jones a huge apology because that man has been talking crazy shit for decades, and it all turned out, well, not all of it, but a lot of what he was saying turned out to be true. The entire world owes Alex Jones a big apology. I think we all know this. But I think there's another man. There's another man who has been talking crazy shit for decades who warned us about this years ago.
Oh god.
And that man is Tom Cruise. Listen to this interview he gave. I can't remember. I don't know when it was actually published, this interview, but it was years ago. You can tell by the kind of grainy. Listen to this interview he's given.
I'm asking you a question.
I understand there's abuse of all of these things.
No, you see, here's the problem. You don't know the history of psychiatry. I do. All it does is mask the problem, Matt. And if you understand the history of it, it masks the problem. That's what it does. That's all it does. You're not getting to the reason why. There is no such thing as a chemical imbalance. I'm saying that drugs aren't the answer, that these drugs are very dangerous. They're mind-altering, antipsychotic drugs. And there are ways of doing it without that so that we don't end up in a brave new world.
Yes, there are abuses. And yes, maybe they've gone too far in certain areas. Maybe there are too many kids on Ritalin. Maybe electric shock
Too many kids on Ritalin, Matt.
I'm just saying, but aren't there
Matt,
examples where it works?
Matt, you don't even, you're glib. You don't even know what Ritalin is. If you start talking about chemical imbalance, you have to evaluate and read the research papers on how they came up with these theories, Matt. Okay? That's what I've done. And you go and you say, where's the medical test? Where's the blood test that says how much Ritalin you're supposed to get?
It's very impressive to listen to you because clearly you've done the homework and you know the subject.
And you should. And
and
you should do that
it's
also,
not the
because
full
just
interview, but
knowing people who are
I
on
don't want to sit
Ritalin
here
isn't
and,
enough. You should be a little bit more responsible in knowing
I'm
really...
not prescribing Ritalin, Tom, and I'm not
Well,
asking any...
Theodore said the audio is desynced. Does it work now?
I think it was
Yeah,
just on the video. Wasn't much we could do about that.
Yeah, so basically he was saying this all years ago, that there's no such thing as a chemical imbalance, that the world has known that there's no such thing as a chemical imbalance, and it's very, very dangerous to give this to kids, which we know is true. Like all of the people who do school shootings and stuff like this, they're all on psychotropic drugs, right? So
Yeah, I don't know enough about it, to be honest.
I think we owe Tom Cruise a little apology. He's still a crazy bastard, and maybe we shouldn't listen to him on other things, but I think we owe him an apology for this one, because he was right, and he was telling us all along. I think they're quite good. Anyway, moving on. I found this article. Oh, what's happened to this website? Alright, the website seems to be broken, but the headline is 15 fresh non-binary haircuts
Oh,
for a woman.
That's pretty funny.
15 fresh non-binary haircuts
For
for a
who?
woman.
For who?
For a woman.
For who?
I don't even know what a woman is, to be honest with you. I'm not a biologist.
Yeah, I don't think we can
I don't know why
speculate
these
on what a woman
hairdressers-
is.
I don't know why these hairdressers are pretending to be biologists.
I don't think we can speculate on what a woman is.
But yeah, these are female non-binary haircuts that are in fashion. Please don't get any of these haircuts.
Okay.
No, there's no men who look like this. Okay, I know men who look like this, but other than that, there's no men that do their hair like this. You still look like a woman. You still look like a woman. All right.
A what?
You don't look
Wait,
non-binary.
What's a woman? I'm confused.
That's special. You still look like the thing that we don't know how to. The opposite of a man. That's what it is now, right? Merriam-Webster says you don't look like the opposite of a man. Okay, that was just a stupid headline. Let's get on to the memes that I found. I like this one. This is also in the theme of us losing weight. So this could serve as inspiration for us, possibly.
This is a picture of me exactly a year ago. I was eating a lot of junk food and drinking at least a bottle of liquor every day.
A bottle of
This is me
liquor,
now.
jeez.
And I still do all that shit. Gang, gang, bitch.
Did you hear that?
This is a picture of me exactly a year ago.
Yeah, again.
I was eating a lot of junk food and drinking at least a bottle of liquor every day. And this is me now. And I still do all that shit. Gang, gang, bitch.
Okay, cool.
I thought
A
that-
bottle
I
of
thought that was
liquor
funny.
every day. That's wow.
Yeah, that's weak. You got to step that up.
Shush you.
Such an inspiration. Yeah, Layman gets it. All right. Don't be this kid. Yeah. Found this, thought it was funny. This is pretty much me some days. Just not having a good time at all. Don't want to be here. Please, somebody stop me.
Yeah.
I love how he's still punching. He's just like tapping.
Uh,
So don't be this kid. We gotta lose some weight. We gotta get active.
that's gonna be you at like week 3 when we're like, come on, monkey, exercise time, and you're
You
gonna be
haven't lost any weight yet, monkey.
eh,
Come
eh,
here.
eh.
Yeah.
Oh, bless him.
Right. Do you want to see a DJ get fired?
Sure.
Hmm.
Sure.
Oh, right. Okay. This is a DJ losing his job.
When your legs don't work like they used to before. When your legs don't work like they used to before.
Do you know what that reminds me
Yeah.
of? I seen this a while ago, and it was such a fucking shame because the moment will haunt the guy forever. Where he's like, there's this little girl that she hasn't got any arms, right? And he's like, he's helping her do something, and she nailed it, and he's like, woo!
Oh, he tries to high five her, yeah.
And then he goes, it's like, oh shit, I was just like trying to high five the handless little girl.
Yeah. I don't know if it's the same one you're talking about, but yeah, like he tries to like high five her, and then he goes, oh no, and then he tries to turn it into like a fist bump, and then he realizes, no, that wouldn't work either.
Let me see if I can find it, because oh my god,
Yeah. So I think this is some high school prom, and
this is
yeah,
it.
I love how you can a wheelchair woman gets wheeled into the center. I love how you can hear like the crowd just being like, oh no. Did you find
Yeah,
it?
yeah. Let me.
Go on.
Yeah, I'll put it on. Let me switch to me for a second. Yeah, this one. This is exactly what
Right,
it
right,
reminds
that's
me
the
of,
song, yeah.
and it's such a shame because he's so well intentioned. Like, so obviously she's got no arms, bless it, and she.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. Yeah.
It's like, oh no.
Yeah, does he not try and turn it into like a fist bump? Yeah, he does. Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, he does. Like he goes for the high five. Oh, he goes for the double high five. Realizes he's fucked up. Goes for the single high five. And he's like, ah, fuck, fist bump? No, I'm just gonna like tap you on the shoulder. It's like that's gonna haunt him for the rest of his days.
Yeah. That was caught on camera as well, you idiot.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Mezig just reminded me that that's probably content ID'd. Whoops.
Yeah, probably. Although maybe it wasn't long enough to be content ID'd. Maybe.
If anybody watching that back, if you hear just no noise for a while, that's why.
It was a song about legs not working.
Having no light. Moving on.
Yeah, surprise
find
Barts.
this.
You're right. Yeah, he all played.
So
He's
Yeah.
blushing snow monkey. Yeah.
this is called Nothing Cool Ever Happens in My Neighborhood.
Okay.
Someone found this It just says, whose car? This car has been on our street and has not moved for over a month. Window on hood. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, there is a white man inside there. Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, there is an Asian American man in there. I can't open the hood. Who are these men? It's always the same two gentlemen. They won't look at me. They will look at me, but they won't respond. They don't want out. What's going on with this car? This is not the kind of thing we want here. So, I have no idea why these guys are doing if it's some kind of art project or if they're just really fucking bored.
That is like, that's an epic troll.
And somebody's put up a flyer just to be like, whose car is this? Somebody tell me whose car this is.
Who's doing this? Karen demands to know.
Why demand you tell me why this car is here? Why are they just lying inside? Are they hot? Have they been kidnapped? I love how they have a schedule as well. Like Wednesday, Friday, it's the white guy.
And you can just imagine this person's like out there just trying to figure out when they change shifts.
Yeah, just like staking the place out.
Like,
oh, he has to get out there eventually.
They'll move in a minute. They'll move in a minute.
And the pictures of their faces just looking up at her like, oh. Right, so I have no idea what's going on there, but yeah, nothing cool like this ever happens in my neighborhood either. This is the kind of stuff I find funny. Also, remember to take your dog for a walk if you're a dog owner. Otherwise, it might get some revenge on you. Die human! Die human! You should have taken me for a walk yesterday, Die.
You didn't feed me my favorite kibble.
Oh, that was cute.
Dogs having the best of times there.
Yeah, and I know you guys like cute dogs, so there you go. I've only got a few more actually. I thought this would take a bit longer. So this is the one that Bezic already played, but I had this on my list.
Oh, this
You may
was
have seen
great.
this
Yeah,
already.
yeah.
You've seen this, yeah.
I think John boasted it. So the context is that these are their spirit animals.
Piece of shit!
Captured them perfectly.
Where is your gun now?
Oh, that one hurt. That one's perfect.
Yeah.
That one is just perfect. That's my favorite one.
Enough! It's enough! Let it on your hands!
Okay, I'm gonna turn it down a bit. That one hurt.
Is it too noisy?
Sorry, I turned it down on my end of it. It was just a bit much.
Alright. Perfectly.
Oh God.
Oh.
I will not be stopped!
Join with us right now!
Not the judge, not the state! When must deserve their fate!
I think my favorite is the goat.
Yeah, the goat one was good.
My favorite one was definitely the goat man. I think
Or
he's...
the cat. The cat was good as well.
Nah.
Spot on, yeah.
I think my favorite was definitely the goat. You could hear that guy. He's desperately trying to shout, and his voice is just like.
And it's ironic as well because he's shouting like something like your voice is small.
Your voice is small.
You need a gun because you're weak! You need a ball, because your voice is small.
Like his voice is just breaking as he's trying to shout.
Yeah. You need a bullhorn because your voice is small.
You need a bullhorn because your voice is small. Like, okay, mate.
Yeah, that's right, Earl. See you next Tuesdays. A bunch of see you next Tuesdays.
That was pretty good. Yeah, I did see that. I think John Wong posted it on like every platform.
Yeah, Bezek played it earlier as well, but it was good. So I decided to keep it on my list. There you go. And I think I have only one more at the minute. I think there's more on my server, but I can give it over to you first. This is the last one. This is what happens to thoughts. This is how we treat thoughts, alright, guys and girls? Everyone. This is how you treat thoughts, alright?
Hey, if you res me, I'll send you bath water. He jumped off! Are they all jumping off? Was the last? No, please, no. They really did want my bath water.
Why would
That's
you
what you
be
did with
offering your bathwater for res?
No idea. Just some Twitch thought.
The thing is, if
What
she
is
just
res, anyway?
literally like to resurrect her character to like.
Alright.
The
So
thing
everybody
is,
just kills himself
like,
instead.
if she literally just said, "Hey, can somebody res me?" Somebody probably
Yeah.
would have just resed it.
Exactly, yeah.
But no, you gotta make it.
Because she offered bathwater, like, nope.
They're like, nah, fuck that shit.
Yeah. True
Fuck's
soldiers.
sake.
Well done.
Fuck
That's the
sake.
correct way to handle thought.
Yeah, if she literally just said, like, can somebody res me, please? They probably would have
I'd
done.
rather kill myself.
I'd rather die. I'd rather all just throw the game. Please don't send me your bathwater.
Yeah. Please don't.
Gross.
Yeah. So that's everything I've got for now. I've got more on my server, but maybe
Alright.
you want to do yours and I'll
Let's have a look.
screen these.
I'm hoping I can remember mine, because some of them I posted in my server, like over a week ago. But
yeah, I thought I had a lot more.
I
I've been
wanted
collecting them for 2 weeks now, but
to start with this one,
Where am I
because
now?
you remember we covered this fella? I'm sure we covered this fella. Either on here or on Sultan's. We definitely covered him. Where he was trying to get away and he ended up stabbing this guy in self-defense, and I think he killed him.
yeah.
You
I know
remember the
this guy,
video, yeah?
Yeah.
Well,
Got him right in the neck.
the charges have been dropped.
Good.
He
Thank God.
like, he shouldn't have been arrested in the first place. It was he shouldn't have been charged in the first place. Like, it was clearly self-defense, but he's actually managed to get the charges dropped, so he will not be prosecuted for defending
Good.
himself.
Yeah, the guy got what he deserved.
And I don't know, like, I probably should have brought the video up again for anybody that hasn't seen it. That would have been smart. Can we?
Are you allowed to show it? Does it not show him getting stabbed?
Oh, maybe that's why Bezek got fucking age restricted the other day. But yeah, basically in the video, the guy jumps over the counter, like, has him cornered in.
Lost audio.
Oh, good job. Let me switch screens while you sort that out.
Enough!
Oh, we can hear your video again. Stop playing video. There we go. Yeah, so he's in this chair, and the other guy corners him, and as he tries to get away, the other guy grabs him, and so he grabs the knife or the scissors off of the counter
sick.
and just stabs him in the neck.
Sorry, my headphones are
So it's clearly self-defense.
playing up. Yeah, I think I can hear you again.
Not just regular stab. He got straight up stabbed, or double penetrated, stabby McStab faced even. Yeah.
Yeah, that guy did not survive.
Yes, he
To
didn't.
be
Like,
honest, though, dude,
it was a good shot.
The guy looks like he's taking no shit. Yeah.
Well, you can't
Like,
blame him.
he's not even shocked. Yeah.
Like, how he managed to get it so perfectly. You know, because he was running from the guy, and you could see he was clearly, like, his first instinct was just to try and get away. But when the guy grabbed him, the woman with the guy tried to stab the store owner. Yeah, I think she did, didn't she? She should probably be charged, because she was the one who, as far as I remember, she was the one who started the whole thing, and then went and got the boyfriend, who was the guy who died.
Right.
So, like, she pretty much instigated the whole thing, and I believe she did actually try and stab the store owner afterwards, but I can't remember the exact story. But I know that
Well, she just stabbed her as well.
we did cover it, either on here or on Sultan's, and this was one of the things we were talking about, that he shouldn't have been charged, and now the charges have been dropped. So, that's a bit of a wipe.
Yeah. Good. Got what we deserved.
Okay, so
No
this,
sympathy.
I'm pretty sure is clickbait. I'm pretty sure that they are just trying to, you know, wind up a
All right.
broader story, but it did make me laugh that the Loch Ness Monster's existence is plausible after incredible discovery. So they've decided that actually Nessie might be real.
They do this like every few years. They're just like, oh, we've made an incredible discovery about Nessie. It's like,
So
well, what is
basically,
it?
they've discovered that plesiosaurs could live in fresh water. Now, I think they previously didn't think they could, but they found fossils in, where did they say it? Somewhere in Africa, I think. That would have meant they'd have had to have been in fresh water, and so it wouldn't necessarily mean that Nessie could exist now, but that there definitely could have been something like that in Loch Ness at some point.
I mean, there definitely could have been, yeah. But if nobody's seen it for like how many years now, then
yeah, there we go.
Unlikely.
Have found a small plesiosaur fossils in 100 million year old river system that is now the Morocco Sahara Desert. They hint that these creatures routinely lived and fed in fresh waters alongside frogs, crocodiles, turtles, fish, and other huge aquatic Spinosauruses. So basically they're saying, like, I guess previously they thought they were saltwater, and so it wasn't possible that they could have been in there at all.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, like, it is a bit clickbaity because they still died out, like, a long time ago. But
I think there's also like, isn't there like underground, because the Highlands were formed by Scotland squishing, and that's how we got the Highlands. That means there's also like a lot of underground caves and stuff. So I think it's actually connected to the sea.
maybe,
So it could have just swam in. Yeah.
maybe.
As far
But
as
yeah.
I'm aware.
I don't know too much about that. You probably know more than I do. But yeah.
Yeah, my dad is like, you know how Carl is like super into Bigfoot. My dad is super into Loch Ness. He totally
really?
believes it.
Really? Well, he
Yeah,
probably likes this then.
Yeah, I'll send it to him later.
For my dad, it's the weather. My dad's like crazy about the weather. If he could, he'd be one of these people who would, like hurricanes and stuff. Like, if he could, he'd be one of these storm chasers. It's probably just as well that he doesn't live anywhere that there are hurricanes, because he would be one of these people who'd follow like tornadoes and hurricanes around.
I gotta admit, I would be tempted to do it as well.
That's
Probably
his
not good.
obsession.
Yeah. Has anyone offered her 350? 350. He said, "Could I have about 350?" Do you know this joke?
No.
No. It's an episode of South Park. I think it was a chef, or like chef's parents or something. It was like, we were in Scotland and we're on a boat.
Right.
And then this huge monster came up and I said, "What do you want, monster?" You got about 350. Yeah, it's like a stupid South Park sketch from like years ago.
Fair enough. But yeah, it probably isn't still in there anyway, even if this does make it more likely that it was in there. But it's still it was something I thought you might be interested in.
Nice.
Right. Then there was this one. TikTok creators have been banned from sacred sites in Nepal for being nuisances.
Oh my god. I can just imagine these idiots just making news themselves.
And you love to see it, because, like, TikTokers seem to be the most annoying things in the world. These influencers. It was just like, they were obviously going and making, like, nuisances of themselves, and they've actually been banned now. Yeah, describing them perfectly as nuisances, Buddhist monks in Nepal are banning TikTok video creators from using their country's religious heritage as a stage for the popular social media app. I mean, I can't find a reason to disagree.
Yeah. Good. You should ban them from more places, not just historic places. Ban them from everywhere.
Yeah, pretty much.
They're nuisances. They need to be stopped.
Like, I'm not saying that they should stop making videos, but yeah, if they're gonna, like, become pests places, then...
No, I completely disagree. I think it should be banned everywhere.
I see you occasionally watching...
Banned from making videos.
I see you occasionally watching TikTok.
Alright, some TikToks are good. I only watch TikTok because that's where I find all the... I watch YouTube compilations and I find all the stuff for white pills. I'm like, oh, that'll do, I'm stealing that.
They should just throw them off the mountains.
Yeah.
So apparently they've been going up there and making TikTok by playing loud music creates a nuisance for pilgrims all over the world who come to the birthplace. Yeah, so they're not just going and taking videos, like, they're actually going and playing loud music and whatnot. It's like, why don't you add the music afterwards?
Yeah.
Like, if you were just there, just taking a video quietly in the fucking corner, no one would care. But if you're going and you're making an actual pest of yourself, it's no wonder that you're being removed.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I
was
totally
that one.
forgot, by the way. I had a special surprise for you, for the audience today.
Oh.
And I completely forgot to do it. But
You want to do it now, or do you want to... Okay. Right, what did I have next? Oh yeah, doggos. Now, I thought this was fantastic. And I don't know why somebody did this, but it's great. So somebody put a camera in a thing and then gave it to their dog. And it's just great. I want to play it. There's no sound, but, like, you can see the doggo. Like, it's the perfect doggo cam. And he's just like... he's so happy.
So cute.
By Bleach. Yeah, you could just see his little eyes looking around as he's like, this is mine.
Oh no, Bleach. You need to wait around for this.
Oh.
Bleach out. Bye-bye.
Oh, yeah. So I had to include this just because it was adorable. For no other reason, but this is a great idea, though. Attaching cameras to dog toys. It's just the little eyes that got me. Like, he's just the way he's looking around.
Yeah. Oh. Is it a
Happy
Shiba
dog.
as well? I can't wait to get my dog.
I'm not sure. You probably know better than me. But yeah. Doggo.
It's hard to tell. It's so close up, but yeah,
Okay.
I need to do this. I need to attach my GoPro to my dog sometime.
This was not the one I was wanting. That's great. Could you maybe give me the one I... hang on a sec. Apparently it's been all playing the entire time and not actually on the video I left it on.
Oh
So,
no.
I will add it
Stupid
again.
Facebook.
Yeah, so this one, bring it over here.
Uh-huh.
Now I'm not going to play the whole video, obviously, because it's like 9 minutes long, but I didn't know elephants could paint. And apparently they can. So like, here he is just painting.
Yeah.
And he's actually painting
an
it.
elephant.
He's actually painting an elephant. Like he's obviously he's got his assistant there that's, you know, dipping the paint and stuff, but like here he is, or she, I think it's she probably, painting an elephant.
That's amazing.
Now, elephants are one of my favorite animals, so I'm kind of biased here, but like I just thought this was fantastic. The fact that it's not just like splattering paint on there, like it's drawing an elephant.
It's actually drawing an elephant, yeah. It's quite a good drawing as well.
So yeah, as I say, I'm not going to play the whole thing because it is 9 minutes long, but I'll just kind of scrub through it. And it's not a bad little drawing that it's just. Look, it's even got shading and, well, shadow in there.
Mm-hmm. That's incredible. I can't believe they can do that.
Billy says better than I can paint, for fuck's sake. Like, I'm sorry,
Yes.
Trim, I might have found a different drawing stream to watch.
Yeah. And it's got a tail as well, yeah.
Like, this just astounds me that this that it
Yeah, that's
it's
honestly better than I could do.
is drawing another elephant. Look how happy the other elephant looks.
Yeah, I had no idea they could do that.
And now it's
Amazing.
doing the scenery too. Like, it's really awesome.
Is it making like a tree or something?
I think so, yeah. Prime Knight said I'd buy that painting. Yeah, me
Yeah,
too.
you can sell those for like thousands.
Commission it.
I need to get an
Look
elephant.
at the elephant. It's
yeah,
super fucking
avatar
pleased
for me.
with itself there. It's like, yeah, I'm making, doing a self-portrait over here.
Yeah. That's so cool.
Yeah, I thought this was super cool. This just came up on Facebook. I'm like, that's fucking amazing. Look, the elephant's even got a stick. It's even holding on to a stick.
Mm.
It just shows a level of awareness in them. Because, like, elephants do have really kind of high emotional intelligence. But,
Yeah.
like, this just shows just the level of awareness that they've got.
Mm.
Oh!
Oh,
Wait,
wow.
is she writing?
Is it writing?
Oh,
It looks like roses as well. Yeah.
that is so lovely.
I wonder if you have to train them to do that, or can they just do that? They must have trained it to do that, right?
I mean, maybe it'd be difficult to train it entirely. Train it how to use the brush, maybe, but yeah, it's writing. They'd have had to
Is it
teach
writing
it.
like Sudan?
I'm not sure. It could be. That's adorable. Yeah. So this.
That's amazing.
It made me really happy.
That's so cool.
Yeah, that just made me super happy. Oh, okay.
That's definitely a
Let's
white
not have
belt.
that. Yes, so elephant,
Give that an award.
elephant, painting, definitely a white pill.
Mm-hmm. And now back to humans being retarded.
Big brain in elephant, but never seen this before. Yeah, I definitely like look up elephants and like how they are socially, because they're very, very like advanced social creatures.
Yeah.
It doesn't surprise me that, you know, they would, if they could draw like other members of their herd. Just like I'd never seen one painting like this, and to paint another elephant, I was just like, yes, that's a white pill.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's super cool.
All right, so remember last week we had the dancing guy.
Yeah.
Well, I see your dancing guy, and I'm gonna raise you another dancing guy.
I want whatever that guy's had.
It was. He didn't put out a fire. I'll give you that. But
he's living his best life.
he's definitely living his best life. Like, honestly, when I found this, I watched it so many goddamn times. I had it on loop, and I'm just like, this is great.
That's gonna be my new favorite dance move.
I want to see you do that next time we're out at the pub.
Well.
Yeah, I want to see you do that next time we're out at the pub. Just
Oh well, don't even tempt me, you know.
Yeah.
You know I'll do it.
Alright. So that was my dancing guy.
Amazing.
Okay, so this one made me laugh. It's just another thing that made me chuckle. Like, I think this was probably one of the best work pranks I've ever seen.
Right. I was trying to figure out what the hell that was.
I'm guessing it's just like really pressurized,
Underwear
but
and
he's.
everything, yeah.
Yeah, it was just the best work prank
Good
I'd
one.
seen. Just another one that made me chuckle. I need that skill, but without the tools. A big air cannon. Yeah, it literally just in a second, in a single frame, they're just gone. You imagine being that guy.
As well, because it wasn't even just his ass; it was cock and balls are out as well.
Imagine you just stood there, like, working away, and suddenly just your fucking trousers and pants are just gone.
Thankfully, I work alone.
Just the level of confusion in that moment, you'd be like,
Yeah. I guess you'd probably feel the air as well. I don't know. Yeah, good prank. I like it.
Okay, and because the other one amused you so much, I think this is a contender for the stupid cat.
Right.
Just fail.
That's a shame. That's a shame. It must be an old cat as well.
Yeah, it just. I mean, it didn't get hurt. It just.
Yeah.
And then the way it looks back, it's like, are you fucking laughing
Belly
at me?
flops.
Are you fucking laughing at me?
That's a good one. It's a shame as well because we cats that I grew up with. One of them died of old age, but you could tell like by the end of it.
Oh.
So you can tell it must be like an old cat that can't get up there anymore, but it's still pretty.
It still wants to get up there, yep.
The way his belly flops onto there, it's like, yeah, this will do.
I don't know, it made me laugh. It was great. So yeah, I'm now at the point of having the community submitted ones. I don't know if you wanna
All right.
do yours.
So I totally forgot to include this.
Let me switch
But
back.
last week I promised I would find some pictures of baby monkey.
Baby monkey!
Of monkey as a baby. So I delivered. I went and found some. I bullied my mum into sending me pictures of me when I was a baby.
I bet you didn't have to bully her hard. She was like, "Let me get the album out."
Yeah, she had them. Yeah, she had them ready to go. She's like, I thought you'd never ask.
Which ones do you want? How many?
Mm-hmm. So there's me looking dumb as fuck.
You dumb as fuck.
There's me trying to drink something, I think. There's me looking cute and cheeky. There's me appropriating African culture.
Oh jeez, right, time to cancel Monkey.
Oh no.
Student of history says everyone's mom is that hyped. I know, like my mom.
Yeah.
My mom was very well. She was willing to be very accommodating to Monkey getting fucking more pictures. She's like, yes, I'll help. It's like, oh no, oh no.
Yeah, she can contact me anytime. That's me and my little brother. That's me at a wedding. That was me when I got a motorbike. Me and my little brother. That was me when I was younger. For some reason I had a shaved head. Oops. There we go. So yes, as I promised, there's some pictures of baby monkey.
Baby monkey.
I forgot to include them in my section. It's a good thing. It's a good thing it's been a few weeks, and you forgot the other pictures I posted. I was expecting them to come up. Bez put them on Sultan's last week.
Prime Night says, one thing I realized when Mum was over, I never take photos of it. So I ask you, when was the last time you meet your parents and took photos with them? I don't know about photos. Well, I got a photo with my dad last time he was up, which was last year. And
last weekend, my mum was here.
And
she wanted to take lots of pictures.
Sure, my mum will try and do the same this weekend.
But I never take photos of them. It's only them taking photos of me and us together. My mum always wants a picture of us, like whenever we're together, like me and my little brothers. But we're all guys, so we're all just pull stupid faces because we're not up for it.
Yeah. That's true, actually. Guys do that.
Yeah. Every time my mum tries to get us to like take a photo together, we're all like, "Oh, fine." And then my brothers are always like, I try and smile because I'm the oldest, so I'm the most disciplined. But yeah,
work out?
My brothers are not so accommodating. All right, let's see. We've got. Is this? Oh no, it's downloading.
No.
All right, we'll skip that one for now.
Failing monkey.
I saw this and thought it was funny. The Cardinal Conservative tells me it's not a white pill, but I thought it was hilarious. This was somebody's, I guess, school essay. Of Philosophy 101. All right, so this is somebody in college, in university. Mario the idea versus Mario the man. Everybody knows Mario is cool as fuck. Horrible opening. But who knows what he's thinking? Who knows why he crushes the turtles? To save the princess, also gross. And why do we think about him as fondly as we think about the mythic Dr. Pepper? Question mark, question mark, question mark? Perchance. You can't just say perchance. I believe, scored out, it was Kant who said, experience without theory is blind, but theory without experience is mere intellectual play. Mario exhibits experience by crushing turts. Stop! Crushing turts all day. But he exhibits theory by stating, let's go! Keep it up, baby. Question mark, question mark, question mark. When Mario leaves his place of safety to stomp a turkey.
Stomp a turkey.
This is
wow.
I can just when I'm reading this, I can just imagine that this is what Dankula would sound like if he tried to take philosophy. I'm going to stomp the turkey, crushing the turts. He knows that he may die, okay? And yet, for a man who can purchase lives with money, a life becomes a mere store of value, a tax that can be paid for, which, as a rich man feels any law with a fine as a price. What? Okay. We think Mario is a hero, but he is simply a 1%er. Why are you saying this? Of a more privileged variety.
Wow.
The life kind. perchance again. So, I don't know who wrote this, but they were clearly high or drunk when they wrote it.
Clearly hired.
Yeah. Reading this gave me brain cancer. I deeply regret reading this a month ago. I thought it was hilarious. Crushing the turts is going to be my new catchphrase. Gonna crush those tarts. Alright, let's see
I'm
what else
trying to find some pictures of me that you'll probably think are amusing. I'm actually reading my mom's Facebook. Since that's where she's put them.
Mario is a plumber. How can he be a 1%er? Yeah. Kind of, but he can purchase his own lives, so that gives him some...
Can purchase his own lives.
Turk crushing monkey. Alright, we found some strong tape to mess with cats.
Oh. Oh, yeah. It is kind of funny when you put tape on cats' feet. They get they get really funny. I mean,
Yeah.
definitely
So
don't do that. But it
this would
is
be the
funny
opposite
to
of
do.
you in Stray.
The opposite of me.
In Stray, yeah. In the game, knocking everything off the tables.
Was enjoying that game, must admit. Okay.
What else do we have from community?
Ugh.
Oh, this was a funny one.
It's just a white screen. It's not a white
Yeah, no.
pill. It's a white screen.
Close all the other tabs.
Excuse me, ma'am.
I have a boyfriend.
Okay, that's great. I just want to let you know that your tire's flat. Get your fucking boyfriend to do it. Emotional, damn it. Excuse me, ma'am.
Oh, yeah, play again because it is a bit jumpy.
Okay, that's great. I just want to let you know that your tire's flat. Get your fucking boyfriend to do it.
Oh, wow.
Emotional, damn it. Excuse me, ma'am.
Wow.
Yeah. To
Wow.
be fair, that's what you get for being shitty.
Yeah.
Guy was just trying to be nice to you. Get your fucking boyfriend to do it.
If. Well, maybe, yeah, maybe you should be a little nicer.
Haha, patrolled. That's it. Oh man, I gotta get me one of these. Right, that looks awesome. He's cutting a tree with it.
Apparently.
Yeah! That's more like it!
He seems very pleased with himself.
Alright. That's a pretty cool gun. I had to get me one of those.
I mean, it just the joy in his face when he knocked the tree down with it. He's just like, yeah!
Yeah. He's happy with himself.
What else you got?
Hell yeah.
Oh. You didn't
I'm
check
not sure
these.
what kind of gun it is. I just
You
said,
didn't check these,
the
monkey. Pre-show.
I didn't. I'm just going through.
Well, just
Alright,
be careful that none
I
of them have
saw-
music in them then.
I saw this one before. This is a good one. If it ever fucking loads.
I do notice that there's been a few people in my
What
channel.
did you tell your teachers today?
Weed is not good for you.
And did you tell them that we have a lot of weed in our house?
Yeah.
Yeah? Do you want to explain that a little bit?
Yeah.
Because when I got to your school, the teacher said, I heard you have a lot of weed at your house. Are we growing weed at our house?
Yeah.
A lot of it?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to maybe show people what you're talking about?
Yeah. This is weed. This stuff.
That's the weed you're telling all your teachers about?
That's weed. That's weed. That's weed.
Whoops.
Oops. Yeah.
Oops.
Yeah.
There's
Gotta
weed,
be-
and there's weed, and there's weed. His teacher's like, you want to
You gotta
explain
be
this?
careful what your kids do.
That's funny.
All right, I think that's pretty much all I've got.
Yeah,
Do
there
you want to
was.
do your community submissions?
Oh, well, what I'll do first, because you found some cute pictures of Monkey. So these are the ones that my mother has uploaded. Oh, let me just quickly.
Yeah, he did handle it well.
He did handle it well. He's like, "You want to show everybody what you're talking about?" So yes, pictures of me. So there's me when I'm tiny, tiny, tiny.
Oh,
Even
you're like
tinier.
an alien.
Yes, probably. Then there is me with a cat that is bigger than me.
Oh.
Look, I was always going to
Explains-
be a crazy cat lady, okay?
Yeah, I was going to say this explains.
This
why,
explains
that's so much.
everything. I have known cats since they were giant.
Since they were bigger than me.
Pretty much. Literally, that cat is bigger than me in that picture.
Micro disco.
Micro disco, yes. And then when I got a little bigger, and the cats weren't quite bigger than me. I can't remember which cat that was. That might have been Lewis. I don't remember. But not much smaller than me.
Yeah. To be fair, you haven't grown much since then.
And I'm literally over the fucking moon.
You do look happy.
One of the few pictures of me in an actual dress she's put on there. She's like,
Oh,
oh my
wow.
god, disco in a dress. I'm like, yes, there's
Disco in a dress.
in a dress. It does exist. I didn't wear dresses often. I probably wrecked that dress.
Yeah. Yeah, I can imagine.
She got a picture of me when I got one of my medals.
Oh,
Which
nice.
I'm
You
fairly
do
sure.
karate, or-
Yeah. Which I'm fairly sure she still has, because I never got to keep that medal.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure my mother has that. But yeah, that was me after I won a competition. Another one in a dress, which obviously she's like, oh, I'm gonna put that on the internet. So yes, that's me in a fucking dress. That was me going, I think, to prom or something.
That is the most 90s thing I've ever seen.
As you can
You
see,
straight up look like a Spice Girl here. Oh my god, the boots as well. Look at the boots.
Yeah. I decided I was gonna go full out, but as you can see on the right here, like literal, my entire hallway was like the wall of shame. Like she literally had every fucking year photo up on that hallway, so that it haunted me every time I walked.
It's like a massive montage of me and my brothers in our kitchen at home. I need to show you next time I'm home.
I don't even remember what I was. Yeah, she had, for some reason she had put this one on. It's just me like drunk at a Christmas party.
Seems like fun.
And the only picture of me where I am fucking blonde.
Go-go bits, yeah.
The only picture of me where I'm blonde.
Oh wow, blonde Vicky.
She fucking framed this one. She printed it off and framed it.
Really?
Yes, literally.
Oh.
Like,
And you're also on a dress as well.
I was blonde for about 2 days, and then my roots grew through, and I was like, nah, fuck this. But yes, literally the only picture of me where I'm like proper blonde, and yes, I'm in a dress because this was like my 20th birthday party or something. So there we go.
All right, now that we've I can't embarrass you. You've already embarrassed yourself. I was gonna try and come up with something.
I'm
good,
sure.
but
I'm
no,
sure
you
she.
seem to be up for it.
I'm sure she could find something. But yeah, she's already put them on the internet for some goddamn reason. Go away with this.
That's
Right.
good. I thought you were gonna try and embarrass me with the nudes that I posted.
Well,
I expected that. I expected that to be the first thing that came up.
now I should find them.
Bez did it last week in the
Did he?
as well.
I will.
Yeah.
I should actually now try
Because
and find
I'm completely
them.
not ashamed. This was one of the greatest pranks I ever pulled off.
As image. I'm glad you added the extra candles in. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
Now I need to try and find it.
Or on the weight as well. So this is why I need to get back to a good weight.
Yeah, I was gonna embarrass you, wasn't I? Oh God, how far back in the conversation was it?
Probably a while.
Literally don't know. There we go.
Oh, you've got bots.
Well, Pesicle slap him. There we go.
Yeah.
There is monkey.
Just perfectly timed.
There is our very own thought. Oh, there we go.
Yes.
Got it.
Okay, so
explain yourself, monkey.
doesn't-
Explain yourself.
For anybody who doesn't know, I used to prank one of my friends, and I've done this twice. I was going to do it 3 times because I was at his wedding a few months ago. I was like, oh, that would be the perfect time to do it again. So I still need to get him one more time. So, but what I would do is I would find ways to break into his house. Then I would take naked pictures of myself all over his apartment, print them off, and hide them in all of his stuff that he would find at various times. So I think the chat are unhappy. Come on, look at that sexy bitch. Isn't he a sexy boy?
Bad monkey.
So yeah, like some of them I would put like on the inside of his winter jacket, so he would find them in the winter, and then some I would head inside like yearbook, so he wouldn't find them for like years. Because how often do you open your yearbook, right? So yeah, I'm pretty sure there's still lots of pictures for him to find. I'm not sure how many there are because he did have a flood in his basement, and a lot of his stuff was in his basement, so he had to throw it all out. So I think he
so
threw
he
a
might
lot of
never
them
have
away.
seen it. He might never have seen
it
it.
Probably landed somewhere else. But he does have a framed picture on his in his living room. He always has a framed picture of me naked on his table.
Jeez,
It's funny because he also moved. He moved back from Berlin as well around the same time as me because his wife is giving birth and they want to be closer to family. And yeah, like apparently the packing guys came and then they kind of like picked up the picture of me, the framed picture that he has in his living room, and just kind of like looked at it and looked at him, and the guy was like, "Okay, I'm not gonna ask questions."
His poor wife.
Yeah. Yeah, his wife is like, "What are you guys up to?" Like, my ex as well was like, "Are you sure you?" And... No, I.
You're cutting out a bit. You're cutting out.
Can you hear
Like
me?
every few words is not coming through.
Oh yeah, that's another thing. When I took the picture, when I was leaving, I met one of our friends, Lena, and I was like, "Hey, look what I just did," and showed her the picture. And she looked at the camera, like the little screen on the camera, and was like, "Mark, you can totally see your dick." And I'm like, "No, you can't. You can't see anything. It's behind the candles." But when I got home and I blew it up onto a big screen, I was like, "Oh yeah, she's right. You can totally see." Break out Photoshop and use the blur tool, like blur. I had to Photoshop some extra candles in there.
Can
But
you
it was great. That was
your microphone a little closer because it's not picking up every word.
Can you hear me better now?
Just speak because it's certain words that are just not coming through at all. Like
Right, okay.
catching the sensitivity level.
So yeah, that was pretty much the way I like to prank my friends.
Earl
So
says, "We
don't-
said
don't
no
become friends."
to the peeled banana disco. No banana."
No banana. You can't see it. It's been photoshopped, all right? I made sure it was photoshopped out.
No banana. No. Okay, on to the community submissions.
Yeah, I was gonna say that there's one for the ladies, but I don't know if you have any females in your audience.
I'm not sure. Right, so 25-year-old pizza delivery man runs into a burning house, saves 4 children who tell him another might be in the house. He goes back in, finds the girl, jumps out a window with her, and carries her to a cop who captures the moment on his body cam. Which is just a pretty epic story.
Yeah, that car right there, somebody pulled in to let him know their house is on fire. I saw him around back. That's the last time I seen him. Okay.
Hey guys, 6-year-old girl and a 23-year-old male initially missing in the house somewhere.
In that house. Like, look at it. He's still in that house, the pizza delivery driver, trying to save a 6-year-old girl. Like, look at it. It's just all fire.
6-year-old female and a 23-year-old male possibly inside.
Guys, come here.
Jeez.
Are you Zavion?
That's everybody.
Sit down. You medic.
Come with me, man. Come with me. We gotta get away from the house. Hey, we gotta get away from the house, okay? Okay, baby. You're okay.
Well, he got it.
Good for him. Oh.
Is the baby okay? Please tell me that baby's okay.
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, she's okay. 100%.
Yep, you're okay. You did good, dude. Okay?
Wow. Like, he's obviously been injured from what they're blurring out.
Yeah.
But, like, he saved that little girl.
Yeah. Yeah, you can see he has quite bad burns on his forearms.
Bless him. He must have had to go through the fire to get to her. But look how bad the fucking building is. Like, he was just in there.
Yeah, that's really on fire.
What a fucking hero. And, let me bring up Discord quickly, because apparently he's now struggling with his medical bills. Which is not a white
He's in what, sorry?
He's now struggling with his medical bills, because obviously it's the US. Weekly white.
Oh, come on, the internet's going to take care of him.
Well, the internet is taking care of him from what I can see. So let me just... So yeah, there was... open link. Yes, open, please. Thank you. So yeah, incredible moment. Superhero pizza delivery man, 25, saves 5 children from burning house and even jumped from a 2nd-story window, cradling girl. Jeez, he jumped out of the 2nd-story window with her.
Oof.
But
2nd story. Wait, that's in America. That's 1st story, right?
But still, like, that's wow. So the internet, being the internet, has already, like, massively gone over the goal. But so hopefully he's gonna be okay. Yeah, he ran into a house.
His name isn't Chad Bigcock. What a Chad.
This kid is the real deal. Sadly, he has some serious injuries and will need help during his recovery. But yeah, the internet, being the internet, has made sure that he's okay.
What's the update say? There was an update there.
Out of hospital, is doing well. He's been overwhelmed by the support and interviews he's given. He never expected this fundraiser to do well, and thankfully it did. Many people have been concerned about their funds reaching Nick, and I'm happy to say that he's the sole beneficiary of our fundraiser, and is the only person who can touch any of these funds. GoFundMe made sure of this, and I am glad that they did.
Good. Nice.
Yeah, so the internet looked after him. After he looked after the children.
That's a man right there. Absolute Chad.
So you got a little bit of a double white pill there with a little bit of a black pill in the middle.
Yeah. And I hope his medical bills don't come to that much and he can keep some of that money because he deserves it.
I don't know about the kids. Like, I hope they were all okay too. We don't have an update on them.
I think they said in the video that the child was fine, right?
they got her out. Whether or not she was okay afterwards, I don't know, but he got her out. So yeah, that was that one.
Super white pill. Yeah.
Now, this was submitted. I'm afraid I don't know very much about crypto. I think you said that you're more into crypto than I am. So maybe this is more of a white pill for you. But I know LBRY is what Odyssey uses. So it seemed like they were in court defending LBRY and crypto, and that they, I guess, won. Like, I'm afraid I don't know too much about this story. This was one that was submitted.
So the SEC are trying. Yeah, the SEC are fucking assholes, man. They pretty much allow. This is the Securities and Exchange Commission. They pretty much allow all the. They pretty much monitor all the bullshit that goes on in Wall Street and allow it, but for crypto they don't allow it. So it's like, you can tell they're trying to kind of keep crypto down. So I'm glad they got a kick in the ass.
Geode says this is an attempt to try and crush Odyssey as an alternative platform, and so far it looks like it's failing. So yeah, I figured that I'd include this anyway, even though it's not really something that I can comment on, because you did say that you...
Good. Yeah, I'll need to look into it. I haven't heard about it, but... Yeah, all I know is that the Securities and Exchange Commission are absolute assholes. Like, they are the most corrupt fucking institution ever.
But they're saying that trial seems unlikely, which I guess was what they were trying to avoid. So, yay.
Can you guys hear a lot of fireworks going on outside? Is it coming over the microphone, or is it okay?
I'm not really hearing anything. Maybe alright.
Alright, okay.
Then there's this one, and I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce that word. I mean,
Kakapoo.
But it seems like
Kakapoo.
Kakapoo, or I don't know.
Kakapoo.
But yeah, it looks like they're managing to revive this creature's population.
Nice. Looks like a pretty ugly bird, though.
It's cute in its own way.
It shouldn't die out, but God, it's ugly.
Yeah, so it looks like I've heard of each shake. So it looks like this is something that they've actually been working on, because they wanted to make sure that it had genetic diversity, and that's something that they've managed to do.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's nice. Saving species. That's...
What's this voice of the Kakapoo?
Where is it from?
I'm not sure. New Zealand.
Is that the bird that tried to shag the big nature documentary guy? I hope so. That was the funniest clip ever.
I don't know.
Oh, you never seen this? Oh, okay, I'll look it up while you do stuff.
Okay.
But
yeah, New Zealand, which it's nice to have some good news coming out of New Zealand, because then we had this one, which I'm not sure it's a white pill, but it was one of the ones in the channel that made me laugh, because we had a lot of things posted in the channel that weren't actually white pills. They just weren't. But this one at least made me laugh. So if you're not going to post white pills, at least post something that will make me laugh.
It ought to be impossible to describe a creature.
Sorry.
You want to show us?
Do you want to show it now? Or do you want to do this?
Well,
first?
I could hear it, so I put it on.
Yeah, sorry, I just started autoplaying.
As looking old-fashioned, but that's exactly how Sirocco looks, with his big sideburns and his Victorian gentleman's face.
It's actually nice just seeing him wandering around in the forest undergrowth.
You can see he's got very good camouflage.
He has, that colours.
So evolution hasn't entirely rendered him useless.
Hello. You're going to look in the lens.
A typical male,
so
Sirocco is
It's
clearly
very
only
blurry.
interested in one thing.
God, he's got sharp claws.
He starts humping the back of his head.
I'm like slapping him with the wings.
He's actually attempting a sort of mating ritual. He is. We're not out. He's so happy.
He's so happy. Oh, look how happy he is.
Things I've ever seen. You're being shagged by a rare parrot. He thinks you are. Wow, he's really going for it. Wow, you've chosen him.
Is this where the disco parrot emoji comes from?
The what?
Always neck is.
I think this is the disco parrot emoji. People made an emoji out of this.
It's fine. It's really sharp.
He's just been rescued. That's funny.
Disco parrot. Oh, it doesn't come up. Alright, never mind.
Oh, okay. Heads up, we've detected copyrighted audio in your stream. Your stream may be temporarily blocked. Well, fucking thank you, YouTube. That's what we get for showing the memes, apparently.
Jesus Christ. I bet it was the Ed Sheeran one as well.
Or it could have been that because it was BBC. The BBC are absolutely awful.
Oh, really? Oh, fuck, sorry.
That's okay. Well, if you're watching it back on the VOD and there is a big silent time, then, or there's just a weird jump cut, then thank the BBC, okay? The BBC are shit.
Fuck the BBC. Defund the BBC.
Copyright strike for what? Well, all I'm getting is a warning saying that they've detected copyright audio in my stream and may temporarily block it. So, yeah. Joy. Yeah, it's probably the BBC documentary clip, even though it's like a viral clip. Because,
That's ridiculous.
BBC doesn't understand fair use and commentary.
Hold on, the BBC is public, right? So
it doesn't matter.
The content should belong to us.
The BBC are horrendous for it. They're one of the worst.
All of their content should belong to us because we pay for it all. So
I do remember a friend of mine was making he was making a really nice kind of YouTube documentary, and we were chatting as he was making it, and he had to keep changing it because the BBC were striking things that they had used but they didn't own. But because they had used it in their programming, they content matched it, and so he was getting strikes and having to change bits like that. So it was absolutely ridiculous. So
YouTube is so broken. It's so broken. Fucking hell. Elon, buy YouTube.
It's really bad. It was really bad. Like, he was getting so annoyed, bless him.
Yeah, alright, okay. Let's continue then.
Alright. Highly intoxicated Florida woman arrested for stabbing minivan with pitchfork.
She looks so pleased with herself.
So
she
looks
so happy with it. Like, yeah,
I'm guessing this is Florida man's sister or Florida man's wife, but
Florida woman now. That's DeSantis's crazy cousin, yeah.
A highly intoxicated Florida woman was arrested for allegedly stabbing a minivan with a pitchfork after she was spotted trying to sell teddy bears behind a supermarket. Fucking wild story.
Supermarket. I would not buy a teddy bear off that woman. I have no idea. That's how you get monkeypox.
Lisa Sloan, 56, was hauled off to Lake County Jail Thursday afternoon following the incident at a Publix store in Miniloa. According to a Florida Highway Patrol report obtained by the Post, the manager at the supermarket on North Hancock Road told troopers who arrived after 2 p.m. that Sloan was trying to hawk stuffed animals earlier in the day. The manager said that Sloan was also observed walking around with a black whip and a pitchfork, used the weapon on a police minivan. But the owner of the vehicle did not want police involved and offered to pay for the damage himself. I wonder why. I wonder what he did. That he was like, no, police, no police.
No, I'll take care of it. Sounds sketchy.
Okay. A trooper wrote in the report that he ordered Sloan to drop the pitchfork, but she refused and walked away. Sloan was then taken into custody by force and placed in the back of the patrol car, where she was able to unbuckle her seatbelt and proceed to kick at the rear window, prompting troopers to have her feet placed in a hobble. I don't know what hobble is. I guess it's just something like to restrain the feet. When officers asked about the cuts and bruises covering her face and body, Sloane repeatedly said that she felt no pain anymore and that God was in control.
Testiculi says, a meth-addicted Zorro.
The trooper who wrote the report noted that the woman appeared to be highly intoxicated on some sort of stimulant drug and did not have any order of alcoholic beverage. Sloane was booked into the county jail on a charge of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon without intent to kill, a third-degree felony. She appeared to smirk in her mugshot.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. She looks so happy with herself. Like, yeah, I did that shit.
Now,
I did that shit.
Now, chat, this is not a white bill, but it is funny.
Yeah. It's quite funny.
Okay. Then we had fed mama cat one time. Next day, she brought her baby and husband for dinner.
Aww.
Which, yeah. Oh, it's official. You've been adopted. But yeah.
Yay.
There was nothing else to this story other than that feed one cat, get 3 cats.
This is how we got our childhood cats. There was a black cat just like these in our garden that kept turning up, and then we demanded we fed it, and it just kept coming back, and then eventually we adopted it. It turned out it was pregnant.
Oh, so more cats.
Yeah, so it only had 1 cat in its litter, which is weird for a cat.
You know, one of my cats is a litter of 1. Oscar's a litter of 1. But yeah, whenever we went on holiday, I used to do exactly this. And so, like, we would go, I think it was Gran Canaria we'd go to every year, and I would end up with, like, a swarm of cats at the apartment, because I'd find the local cat, and I'd put cat food out. And then we had to buy cat food the entire holiday. We had to buy cat food, because I'm like, we need to feed the cats, Mom was like, fine.
Oh
so
my
I'd
God,
feed the cat, and then more cats. More cats would come, and more cats, and more cats, until we had, like, 20 cats come into the apartment every day. The day we went home, there must have been a really confused holiday goer in there, just like, why is this apartment just surrounded by cats?
Stop feeding feral cats, Billy says.
Never. I like cats.
Yeah, so yeah, you need to go to Aegina. It's like I think it's Aegina. It's if you go to Athens, you can take like a little ferry across to the island near there. Yeah. And it's just crawling. I mean, the place is crawling with feral cats. Like they're so nice though, and they love humans. So it's just like it's an island just overrun by cats. Crazy.
Kitties.
You would love it.
Uh-oh, we got more thought bots.
No. Bop them.
Shoo. Be gone, thought bot. Be gone. Oh my God, it's gone. It's gone. Stupid thoughts. Oh God, it's back.
Yeah.
There we go. Bezik's got it. Bezik's got it. Yeah, so...
Thanks, Bez.
Kitties.
Mm-hmm.
You know you've made it when the thought bots are swarming.
Yeah, this is when we know we're famous.
So then there's this one. Officer dances with lady at shopping centre. Wow, so sweet. And it's just a police officer dancing with an old woman. Which I thought was cute.
Aww.
And it's one of the more wholesome things that we've seen our police doing recently.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still not actual police work, but it's definitely one of the more wholesome things that we've seen recently.
Yeah, you can go catch a murderer or something, but better than usual. At least you're not driving an embarrassing electric vehicle. I'm still not over that. Letting it go. Stupid egg-shaped electric vehicles.
And breaking down. Well, not breaking down, but running out of fucking power halfway to the crime scene. Great job.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I thought that was cute and wholesome. See, that was a little bit of a white pill. Well done, chat. Then this one was super cute too. Man proposes, little girl be his stepdaughter.
Oh.
So I'm guessing he just got engaged to the mother.
You know what that ring means?
And decided he was going to ask the daughter too. And I'm probably going to get copyrighted for the music, which sucks.
Can I ask you? Will you be my stepdaughter?
Aww.
I gotta do something.
That's really sweet.
Oh, I got her a necklace as well.
Isn't that cool? It's a real diamond too.
That's really sweet of him to include
Aw.
it.
Don't put a diamond on a kid though, it's definitely going to get abducted.
It's probably like just a tiny thing, but
I don't think it'll fit over.
oh, that's so cute. Very wholesome.
That's very cute. She's so happy as well.
Aww.
Cool, huh?
That's very sweet.
It kind of fits that one a little bit. Here's your box for it too.
Oh, she's put on her finger. I really hope I don't get copyrighted for the music. Oh, look at.
Is that good? You're crazy.
You're crazy. Oh, that's really sweet.
That's really nice, yeah. I didn't get anything like this when I was adopted.
Well.
God damn it. Nobody gave me a fucking diamond. They were just like, hey, you're my son now. Alright, okay.
Well, I guess you should now go and be like, excuse me, I need some diamonds.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I want some fucking diamonds. Wait until I see my... The next time my parents come, I'm like, where's my fucking diamonds?
Do you want me to send you the videos? You can send it to your mom and be like, hey, I should have been,
I want to bully them.
I should have been given diamonds. Excuse me. There we go. I'll grab it. I'll grab
send
it
it
for
to
you.
me. Billy Blog says, have you seen what they do to the cats holiday season on that island? No, I don't. I haven't seen that. I probably don't want to know.
Yeah, I probably
Did they
don't
kill them
wanna
all?
know. This is white pills.
Yeah. I'm guessing they do have to kill them a little bit because there is like a lot of them.
Yeah,
And they eat all the
this
fish.
this was another one that was, I think, I don't remember who submitted them, but fourth patient seemingly cured of HIV. So it seems like they are slowly figuring out, at least, how to seemingly cure HIV. I guess they can't say actually cured because they need to see if it ever comes
if
back.
it's only 4, then. Yeah.
But it seems like, yeah, he was given a bone marrow transplant to treat blood cancer leukemia from a donor who was naturally resistant. So I think I've heard this before, that like bone marrow transplant does seem to be something that helps.
Yeah. I'm wondering if that, like, would they be able to... Oh, he says you don't want to know. Yeah, I don't want to know. Don't tell me. It's white pills.
White pills.
Okay, what was I saying? Yeah, it seems like that would be a difficult thing to actually make a cure for, though, because if it's bone marrow from a person that is immune to it,
Yeah.
there must be only a limited amount they have.
Yeah.
That's a shame.
But
it's good that they managed to save some people.
it's promising.
Although I hope they didn't give it to some fucking degenerate. They got it by sleeping with 15 men in a night.
I mean, I suspect.
I hope they cured somebody who actually needs it.
I suspect that he got the bone marrow transplant for the cancer, and by chance, it's cured his HIV.
Interesting.
At the age of 63, so yeah. He was given the therapy not for his HIV, but because he developed the blood cancer leukemia at the age of 63.
Huh.
The medical team decided that he needed a bone marrow transplant to replace his cancerous blood cells. By coincidence, the donor was resistant to HIV. That's
Cure
so.
remains holy grail, yeah.
So it was an accident, but a happy one.
That's some good news, though. Yeah, like I accidentally.
Imagine that, like you've got HIV, then you get diagnosed with blood cancer, and they're like, "All right, we're gonna give you a bone marrow transplant. Like, hopefully, like that'll help your cancer." And then they're like, "Good news, we've cured your cancer, and your HIV's gone." Like, just what a roller coaster.
Yeah, that's some life. Holy crap!
What a goddamn roller coaster. We're pleased to let him know that his HIV is in remission. He no longer needs to take antiretroviral therapy that he'd been on for over 30 years. Jeez. However, bone marrow transplants are not going to revolutionize HIV treatment for the 38 million people in the world currently infected. Yeah.
38 million?
So it's not an outright cure, but yeah, what a white pill for this guy though. Like, what a roller coaster. That fucker needs to go buy lotto tickets. I know, like just imagine getting that news. Like, yeah, you know, your bone marrow transplant went well. Hopefully blood cancer's gone now, and by the way, no more HIV by accident. Whoopsie. What a happy accident.
Yeah.
And this was one that came up in the chat earlier. And I think it's probably been on Sultan's.
Billy Blog says, "No, don't tell them they've cured HIV. Burn even more, spreading everything. Total immune system transplant is very drastic treatment." Yeah, we do kind of want it to be a. Well, I guess there is some benefit. All right, sorry. Tavistock is fucking gone.
It's gone. It did make me laugh because, like, apparently the reason that they gave was for safety fears, and I'm like, would this be, you know, the safety of untested fucking hormone blockers? Like, but yeah.
Was it not like the CEO or whatever, the guy running Tavistock? Didn't he step down after he found out that more people killed themselves afterwards?
I'm not sure.
The gender reassignment, whatever.
I'm not sure, but
causes
recently
more people to kill themselves.
Recently, it had come out, and I didn't.
I need to do like a deep dive on this because I'm sure the guy stepped down from his position because they were researching it and realized that the whole thing that people spread about this saving lives is bullshit. Like, more people kill themselves afterwards.
But I can't find the thing now. But there was the FDA stepped in the other day and had said, like, that hormone blockers were causing, was it brain swelling? I'm trying to find the article now, or the screenshot of the FDA thing.
I wonder, where is the Tavistock Center? I want to print out the meme of the baby going like, ah. I want to print that out and go glue it to the front door.
I'm trying to find the news thing, but I'm not sure. But they were talking about the FDA had like flagged up some like serious side effect in this, and I was wondering if that was related to it. But yeah, they've been told to shut the clinic, which I'm not.
The Telegraph says 18 years of complaints and thousands of damaged children, but the Tavistock Centre wouldn't listen.
I'm not sad about it closing because they don't seem to have been there to help.
Yeah, final nail for the unsafe gender identity was its refusal to change and denials of a problem in the face of repeated and sustained criticism. Yeah.
They seem to
it
just
was all
want to
based
put
on
kids.
ideology. It wasn't.
They want to put kids on that conveyor belt to surgery at 18, like at all costs. Yeah. Like,
I'm totally
and that's not
convinced
to say that there aren't people who wouldn't, but they just want to get them on the conveyor belt and through the system.
Yeah. Oh, it's in London. It's in North London.
So yeah, I'm not sorry to see it go at all. I'm not
Yeah, it's
entirely
kind of-
sure what the final nail in the coffin for them were, though.
Yeah, I think they probably just got a lot of complaints. But this is something that Jordan Peterson was saying this. Like, yeah, they're like it's only going to happen up until the lawsuits start, because when people grow up and there's all these kids that are like, "What did you do to me when I was a kid? Like, I was a kid. You should never have listened to me." And then there's going to be so many lawsuits.
Honestly,
But by that time,
lawsuit
they're gonna
is
have
going to
so
be
many.
the best case scenario. Because we're already starting to see some of the lawsuits now with the detransitioners. But my fear is that some of these kids are going to grow up and they're going to see what's been done to them. They're going to want families of their own and figure out that they can't have that now because they were sterilized before they had a chance to even freeze anything.
Well, ironically, this is
And
this is
they're
what
gonna-
happened to.
That they're actually going to take it out on the people who did it to them. And we're actually going to see some pretty nasty, violent
Yeah.
backlash. Now, that's not going to be all of them,
Yeah.
obviously. Like, most will probably sue or, you know,
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be like formaldehyde kids all over again. Like, why the fuck did you do this to us
Yeah.
when you didn't know if it was safe?
But I do worry that
yeah, I mean,
some will get
ironically,
violent.
This is what happened during the John Money experiments. So one of them killed themselves when he was 19, because he thought that he was never going to be allowed out of the. So he overdosed on his medication, and the other one, the one that had dick cut off and they were trying to raise as a woman, he transitioned back to being a man because he realized he was a man the entire time, and then he got married, and it was because of the breakdown of his that he said he realized that he was never ever.
You're
Like,
cutting
it
off.
just wasn't on the cards.
You're cutting
Can you
off
hear me now?
every second word or so. You're cutting out again.
Oh. Can the chat hear me?
I
is
doubt
going
it because
through
you're
on
coming
YouTube, or
through
is it
me.
just-
You come through me, so I think it's your Discord sensitivity. I think your microphone's just cutting out of the level.
Sorry, I'll put it close to my face. So yeah, this is what happened to the second kid. Is he transitioned back to being a man because he was a man at the time and he felt like a man the entire time, and John Money was lying. And then he got married, and his marriage broke down, probably because of sex-related things, because he'd had his penis cut off.
Jeez.
And yeah, then he drove to I think it was a supermarket parking lot in the middle of the night with a sawed-off shotgun and killed himself. And the reason he said he did it is because he had a sudden realization that just he wasn't even going to be able to live a normal life. Like, it just wasn't going to be for him. Like, he's never going to have.
Jeez.
Yeah. The John Money was a massive pedo. Yeah, he seriously abused those little boys. John Money, and the other sick bastard. Yeah, Kinsley, Alfred Kinsley was also. Yeah, that's the thing about all this like gender stuff. It's all based on these like ridiculously horrible experiments that they claim were completely successful, but they're not. I mean, like, the experiment had a 100% suicide rate. There was 2 people in the trial, and they both, even the control person.
Wow.
So.
Jeez.
Yeah, I mean, there's going to be so many people who just they're going to grow up and realize that they're never going to be able to have a normal life. They're never just going to be able to get a partner, kid, and settle down. Table for them. So.
And that's
yeah,
just
I
the problem
wouldn't be
as well
surprised
when
if
you're
there's violence.
when you're putting kids on this sort of streamline into it, because it's one thing to allow an adult who has come to the decision themselves to go on that path. But, you know, one of the arguments that they make is, well, we don't do the surgeries before 18. It's like, no, but you catch them when they're like...
Well, they do it to 16-year-olds.
Well, you catch them when they're kids. You get them on that ideology, that conveyor belt towards surgery.
Reversible.
You start the hormone
reversible
blockers. You start
hormone blockers.
the opposite sex hormones, like, and then you make it taboo to change your mind. So
Yeah.
you've streamlined them into that surgery at that point.
I was watching something like last week or something, and they were talking about like the level of fucking hatred that detransitioners get from trans people. It's like they get such a level of hatred from them, And it's like, well, clearly this is not about being yourself.
No.
Because if they decide, oh, wait a minute, no, I'm not trans, then you would celebrate that as well, because that is them being themselves.
Yeah.
It is completely bullshit.
Yeah.
You can tell they're just trying to do as much harm as possible.
And they want
As quick
those
as possible.
stories to be like censored, to be
Censored,
like
yeah.
pushed down. They don't want the stories where it didn't work to be told. And how can anybody make an informed choice if they're not hearing the detransitioner story? They're not hearing about the people who it wasn't for. That's not an informed choice. Yeah, detrans are class traitors, absolutely.
Yeah, that's exactly, yeah. They're class traitors, yeah. They've turned against the movement.
It's like internalized
yeah, so
transphobia or something, I guess. Like,
yeah, internalized, yeah. But you can that just gives it away, because it means like, okay, now you don't have the argument that you just want people to be their natural selves.
but yeah,
And I also hate the argument that's like, we have to put them on puberty blockers, otherwise they'll go puberty, right? First of all, it's not the wrong puberty. If you were born a male, you'll go through the male puberty. That's the correct puberty, not the wrong puberty. This is like completely Orwellian language. And secondly, just because you stopped their puberty doesn't mean they go through the other puberty. If you have a little boy and you put him on hormone blockers, he doesn't go through a female puberty, which is what you're insisting is the correct puberty for them. So it doesn't even do that. All it does is castrate him.
yeah. We were
just
talking about
castrates
this
them,
the
that's
other day on regional variations, and you know, they talk about how puberty blockers have been used for a long time and they're perfectly safe and reversible, but they don't.
Yeah, bullshit.
They haven't used them in this situation. They're generally used when somebody starts to go through puberty very, very, very early, to delay it to the correct time.
Right, not to stop it
Not
altogether,
to stop it, not to prevent it. It's literally just like, you know, if you're in a case we get someone who gets it before their physiology's kind of caught up, it's like, okay, let's put this off until they've grown a bit, and then they go through it at the time that everybody else does. That's the situation where it's been tested and where it's safe and reversible.
That's another thing I need to do, like a dive on, because I want to see what they're being given. Like there was talk about them being given Lipron, which is like a castration, what they use to castrate people.
Jeez.
But then of course there must be some ones that actually do just delay puberty, because that's what it's used for proper in a proper medical term. It's used to delay puberty. So I guess there are some that are actually reversible. But I guess they just switched them, bait and switch. Like, oh yeah, it's totally reversible. Haha, here's some Lipron. Yeah.
Probably.
No, it's completely evil. It's completely evil. Like I said, if you want to do that as an adult, that's your choice. But you got to wait until like at least. It's just stupid that we live in a world where you can't get a tattoo until you're 18 because it's irreversible body change.
Yeah,
but
my
you can
problem with that
transition
though.
it to.
Like, while I'm happy for an adult that's come to the decision themselves to do whatever they want.
Bust their back.
Simply saying like, oh, just wait till they're an adult. Like, we need to be very careful because places like the Travis Dog Centre, they know that, and so yeah, sure, we don't do the surgeries until 18. But obviously, they've been grooming them for it. So you need to watch.
Yeah, but they've been prepping them for it.
You need to watch.
True.
I think it was Blair White that interviewed a detransitioner a couple weeks ago, and I was watching it, and it sounded like this person had kind of been groomed younger than 18, but they were an adult when they transitioned, and they were like, I really, really wish that, even though I was an adult when I physically did it, and it was, my choice, like, that somebody had told me, no, like, stop being an idiot. Because
I think you should have to wait until you're 25, because 25 is when your brain finishes development, right? So like you shouldn't be able to make a decision like that until you're 25. When I'm king, that'll be the rule. You can do it after 25, and you have to go through some based psychologists. You can't just get these woke psychologists to affirm you.
You need to actually get like a proper psychologist as well that's gonna see if that is the actually the right decision, and not like, shall we? Yeah, another one for the another notch there. Like we've got pump up the numbers.
Yeah, it used to be a punishment. It's not reversible if you were given them before or during puberty. Some of the chemical castration drugs can be mostly reversible if you take them when you are 30.
Fair enough. Anyway, we're getting massively derailed on that topic. So this was the last one.
Yeah, we're supposed to do white pills. This is.
Pennsylvania school district adopts policy to remove sexualized content in libraries.
Yay!
So
I can't believe we even need to celebrate this.
That
should have been fucking obvious.
I can't believe we need to actually say, like, let's not have depictions of sex acts or nudity in books for children.
It's just insane. Like see when the normies find out about this, about all this stuff that's going on, like it has to be exposed. Like it is going to be the nail in the coffin. The LGBT movement. If
But look, despite fierce opposition from community members and free speech advocates, like I'm sorry, like I'm all for free speech.
Yeah.
Having sex books in front of children doesn't come under your free speech, okay? That's that's nonsense.
Talking to children about what they like to do in the bedroom does not come under free speech. No. That's...
An LGBTQ plus advocates.
Yeah, and I'm telling you, they're completely shooting themselves in the foot. If they keep pushing that, then they're going to lose all the empathy they got from the public.
Like we've always protected children from overly sexual content. Like always, that's one of the main things that they put age restrictions on stuff for. This is not the hill that you want to die on.
Jonathan Crow just sent me a video. I'm not sure if it's. There's music on it. I don't know if we can play it.
According to the policy, selectors for middle and high school libraries will prioritize the selection of materials that do not contain implied or explicit written descriptions or visual depictions of sexual acts or nudity. The policy specifies restrictions on visual depictions of nudity do not apply to learning materials with diagrams about human anatomy for science courses or courses related to classical works of art. So,
seems reasonable.
What's the problem?
Yeah, again,
like,
it's just,
this is not the hill you want to die on.
It's insane that we have to have this conversation. Yeah. It's insane that we even have to have this argument. Like, yeah. We need the normies are definitely going to be on our side when it comes to this. Like, they're going to lose so much of face.
Yeah, just I don't see why you would want to argue against this.
I saw another video. This is like the twice I've seen this now. Is somebody being cut off because they're reading the stuff at like a hearing, like a public school hearing or whatever, and they're like, you can't say those kind of. How the fuck can you say them in a school, but you can't say them here? Like, this is ridiculous.
You can say it to the children, okay? Wow.
Yeah. Have you seen the books they want to read? The kids to read gay porn, suck the strap-on dildo, and finger yourself, kiddos. That's another one. You can tell that came from a woman. That definitely came from a woman.
The ACLU is involved.
Yeah. Give a blowjob to a strap-on dildo. That makes absolutely no fucking sense. If you're gonna do that act, at least make sure the person can feel it. A complete waste. Anyway.
Yeah, the ACLU is against this, obviously.
Yeah, of course.
During a press conference, a senior policy advocate for the ACLU of Pennsylvania said the district would be caving to a small group of vocal parents if they choose to adopt the policy, which she said will target books that focus on marginalized communities. Okay, then why do these marginalized communities have books in schools about sex? Answer me that.
It has absolutely nothing to do with gay issues or LGBT issues. You can't show straight porn to children either. That's also a crime. It applies to both of you. Like, it applies to both straight people and gay people and trans people and everybody. Everybody, it's the same rule for everybody. You're not allowed to show porn to kids, no matter what kind of porn it is.
Just, it's amazing.
They're going about this the wrong way as well. Like, they really have to put them on the back foot. They have to put them on the defensive and say, why do you want to show porn to children? And it's like, they just...
Yeah, but it's bias against us. It's bias against us. Well, why? Why are you showing children a disproportionate amount of porn then? Like, the straight...
It's not, because you're not allowed to show straight porn either. You're not allowed to show any kind of porn to children.
Anyway, we're getting a little off topic. But yeah.
Sorry, yeah, no, this is a hot topic for us. But
I know, but it's a white pill, because there is pushback, and that's the white pill. It is absolutely a white pill. Zenek's saying that this isn't a white pill. I'm sorry, but removing sexualized content from school libraries is absolutely a white pill.
Yeah, it's a good one.
It's
good to see some wins.
You are simply wrong, Zenek. Besides the fact that I didn't actually come
not
up.
a white pill, yeah.
The pushback is a white pill. Yes, exactly. Besides the fact that these are the community submissions, and I'm actually at the end of mine now, because all the others were not white pills. They were just random things that I think you guys had found.
Yeah, like our audience are equally as bad at finding white pills as we are.
It's true. It's true. But it's been like 2 hours now anyway, so we can probably start to wrap up.
Yeah, I think Billy Blog says Ape's audio did drop out, but it's okay now. Yeah, I think I don't know what's wrong with my microphone's like right in my face, so if it's still
I
not
think
working, then
you need to fix your sensitivity, because it's like it's not picking up certain words, so it's cutting out.
yeah. Well, I've kind of been leaning back from the microphone a bit, so
Maybe we just need to tweak it.
all right, I'll fix that for next week.
Maybe it would be a wipe off the school authorities themselves were against this crap. Well, it seems to be that some pushback has got through, so it is a white pill.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm sorry, you're just wrong.
As long as it's the win.
Just wrong.
Just take the wins when you can get them, okay? They don't.
I'm sorry we didn't completely polish the white pill for you, but you know, it's a start. It is white.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we'll call it there, and we should be back next week.
Yes. What's the plan? We weren't here last week because Disco was visiting friends. But I think we should be okay for Saturdays from now on.
Yes, I'm arranging.
Most Saturdays.
Should be fine for Saturday. And I think, did we say Wednesday we're gonna do Stray?
Yeah, Wednesday or Thursday is fine for me. We'll be streaming Stray. Well, you will be. I'll just be commenting.
I'm gonna be Kitty Cat. Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna find out how to meet Momo.
Yes. Yes.
Which is hilarious to me because Momo for us is a word that means like calling somebody a Mo.
You keep cutting out.
Like a Bobo.
You keep cutting out.
Is it happening again?
Yeah.
Jesus. Okay. Right. Okay. I'm gonna go fix this for next week. Trust me.
All right. Have a good evening,
lads
chat.
and lassies.
We'll see you Wednesday. We might even do Factorio one day during the week as well, if I can.
Yeah.
Wrangle the monkey.
Yep. Sounds good to me.
All
I'm
right.
free all next week. Let me know.
Bye, chat.
Right.
Bye.
Adios.